self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like and I'm really glad I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me check my audio. Okay, I'm on the right microphone. Awesome. Okay, so Foodie Beauty tried something new. It's kind of like how she used to do those drawings, from what I guess assuming, and those drawings she was doing of people and telling a story. Well, this story was over an hour and 15 minutes long. So we're gonna take a look at this and see what's up. Um, other than that, I don't know what to tell you. This is something new she's doing, so let's see how long it lasts. Hey, Nolabu, Random Fish, JB0617, how you doing? Wig, Mindful Edna, Maria, Argudi, MNF, Ash, Becca Boo, what's going on? Stella, we are bedbound girlies. We are. We're having the bedbound arc because of the sciatica. I'm telling you that sciatica is not a laughing matter. I'm telling you. Okay. So what's up, Lucy? How you doing? What's going on? Hey, I gotta say, hey, if you like Daniel Larson stuff, because Daniel Larson has been going off for like the past, well, I was gonna say 2 days, but then it's really 3 days because he's also on YouTube making these very manic posts every couple of seconds. There's literally hundreds of these posts over the last 3 days, but I can't even say 3 days because he did get into trouble at the hospital, and before that he got fart spray sprayed on him, and before that he got into issues with just so many things. So the last 5 days with Daniel Larson has been a lot. And he really likes to post over and over and over again. The latest iteration of this is him posting on TikTok. So if you like that kind of stuff about Daniel Larson, then check out my Filtrum the Larsonian channel. And yeah, let me post a link to that so you guys can check it out if you want to. And we are gonna get straight into this. So here it is. This is my channel. You have sciatica. Suburban Hillbilly says, I have sciatica. It hurts. I've been dealing with it for years. You need to move or it will get worse. I force myself to work every day, even when hurting. I see. I was hearing about that somebody was like, there's certain things where if you have a lot of pain, it's actually worse when you don't move because you're actually being counterproductive. It's actually better if you do move because then it will lessen the pain. What is fart spray? It's fart like smells in spray form. So he got hit with the fart spray at the mall. I think he was at Aurora Mall in and around Denver, Colorado. I'm not familiar with Denver because there's also other like little towns and cities next to Denver, as in any big city. So I think, where is the Aurora Mall? Let me check that out. But I'm pretty sure he was at Aurora Mall, and he got hit with the fart spray, and then after that he got pissed off, and then security was called, and then he went to the hospital over some stuff, was trying to sleep in the lobby area. Of course they don't like you doing that because it's a hospital. It's there for emergencies, not like a place for you to sleep, because there's other places for you to do that. So Daniel Larson got spoken to and was going to be trespassed. Then he left. Then he started talking the B word and about, doing things that people like to do these days to schools and other areas, which is actually very, very sad and wrong in so many ways. Who is Daniel Larson? An Elphaba. I could get into the Daniel Larson stuff, but it's a lot. We're gonna have to do that another time. Just check out my Daniel Larson channel about that. Elphaba, Elphaba has been doing a lot lately. The last thing she did was accuse somebody of trigger warning essay when they didn't even do the essay because they weren't even in the country, have never been in the country because she's from UK. And this guy that was on her Instagram, people found out who it was by searching her friends list, and the guy is in India. And when messaged, he's like, I've never even ever been to the UK. I'm in India right now. So it just totally didn't make any sense. Daniel Larson is a long sad story. Yeah, vouching. There's a lot of sad elements to Daniel Larson situation, as well as a lot of disturbing elements to it as well. The trolls have gotten a huge hold on him, and a lot of times I do feel a lot of pity for Daniel. Then a lot of times I don't, because he's also the mastermind of his own bullshit, where he does certain things that he shouldn't be doing and it's wrong, but he'll still do it, and he's not saving his money. Like, the man can make $100 to $200 a day some days, and in a month he can make the amount of money that he could easily get a room somewhere, just not tell anybody where the hell he is, and just do his own thing and get off the street. He does need therapy and a job. He does. uh that's how you pronounce Alphaba, isn't it? Alphaba. I used to say Alphaba, but people are like, that's not how you pronounce it. It's Alphaba. Monty, do you find these characters or do they find you? People typically make videos on certain interesting characters, then I might look into it. There's a lot of people. Like on TikTok these days, there's a person called Dave the Rave that literally, I think 2 or 3 days ago, was flashing kids on there. It's completely gross and sick. That guy needs to be fully removed from the internet. Like, he was literally, it's this older guy, UK guy, British guy, and he's literally buck naked dancing on TikTok when TikTok is full of kids. Like, that dude needs to be removed. So there's a lot of people on Dave the Rave right now, and they're literally trying to get him the F off of like TikTok because that is not cool and that is sick and that is completely predatory to our children. So there's a lot going on. I mean, I know the Dave the Rave situation. I just my channel doesn't have like the dynamics to really touch on that subject, but I have been following it. There's a lot to this, but we are gonna do not elf. What am I saying? We are gonna do Foodie Beauty right now. So let me tell everybody on Twitter that I am live right now with more Foodie Beauty. Yes. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Foodie Beauty stuff. If you want to check out Dave the Rave stuff, just Google Dave the Rave. It'll come up because I think he did this like 2 days ago. It was completely gross. Or you want more of the vampire werewolf, aka Jupiter the hybrid? Yeah. I will look at Jupiter. I have been keeping up with Jupiter. Jupiter has been posting sporadically and erratically on his TikTok. So we're going to get into that as well. But here is Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty's latest iteration of something new. She's trying something. So let me load that up right now. It's called the BEEZING HOUR, the BEEZING HOUR podcast. Uh, is this a setup? Is she trying to like get channels dinged or something? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like is Woody really trying to set me up if I go over this? Like this is just all gonna she's gonna try and copyright strike me or something. So Foxy. All right, let's get into it. Let's go. Here it is, the Bees an Hour. Some of you may have watched this, some of you may have not. Hey, but we're gonna go over it right now. Let's go. All right, so I think it started already, but there wasn't any sound. All right, let me go forward a bit. I'll go forward by like 5 seconds each. And everybody is coming in. Yeah, Jupiter is rather interesting, but Jupiter and the whole Linda business situation is just wild. I'm like, how can you be such a horny guy and not know that Linda Binda is dressed up as a woman?
Hello, Beezers. Welcome to the Overlook Hotel. Your room is ready. Hi, Beezers. Okay, hi, Jen, Erica. Let me know if you guys can hear me all right. Honey Bun, Abby, Messy Girl, Turbo, Anna, Lisa P. Hello, Beezer. The ankle. Let's go. Black's Chaos, hi. Okay, what is this? I'll get to that in a minute. I just want to start the stream with a bunch of hellos. Candace, Carolyn, I need a sound check from you guys, so please
Okay.
let me know if it's okay.
Summary.
Everyone's social worker, hi.
She really loves these,
Uh,
if you've noticed.
we're at the Overlook Hotel, yes.
Like
So pick
hotel or
your
cruise like
rooms,
stuff.
but I just suggest that you stay out of room 237 because there is a creepy witch decaying in the bathtub, okay? So,
Can she get any more or any can okay. Can she get any less creative? How many room movies and movies or documentaries or series are there? There's Room 237 is actually a film. Actually, no, it's a documentary film by Rodney Asher about interpretations of Stanley Kubrick's film The Shining. So Room 237's already been taken, Foodie. You could have like, I don't know, said Room 189 or something. Like, what is she trying to get at here?
this looks fun. Thank you.
I
So, I
have
have a
no
lot of
idea
stuff
what
to
this
talk
is.
about. And actually, Brooke, you're never happy with my content. What do you want to see? How can we make Brooke happy? Hearts in the chat for Brooke. T and Sass already booked room 237. I'm not going to pick on T and Sass because I see that she's not doing well. And she has a cute cat now, so I'm going to be nice. Lindsay! Hi, Lindsay!
Did T and Sass get an animal, a cat? I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check right now.
Room 313.
Sup,
You're
Simply
not
Diana?
superstitious, Lindsay? All right. So, Turbo Toots.
I do think so. I think we're onto something, Ash. It's very Shining Hotel esque, isn't it? Or is this an actual picture from? Let me check because I gotta check on these things. What does the Shining Hotel lobby look like? This is the Stanley Hotel, and that is the actual lobby. So it all makes sense now why she says room 237 because room 237 is that 2012 American documentary film directed by Rodney Asher about interpretations of Stanley Kubrick's film The Shining. It all makes sense now. Okay.
Niker. Heart for Brooke, thank you. Hi, Vamp Diva. What's happening? Well, okay. So, um, what's happening is, hello, Rudy. 2:39 p.m. Rudy, it's 11:39 here. You'll
All right. I think she was saying to stay out of that room because in the movie it had a scary old lady corpse. I see. Thank you for this, Marie. Appreciate you.
take room 666.
Sup, Nikki D?
Trigger me, Elmo. Hello. What is this? Okay. So, um, all right, guys. So this is the Beezing Hour podcast. It's basically just a live stream. I'm streaming from the laptop because I'm more comfortable in bed right now as I'm healing. And I figure for this, it's better to cam off so I can be ultimately comfortable and not have to show you my private room. So that is why I'm off camera right now, okay? My avatar's cute. Hi, Cass. Girl, my dog period blood absolutely stinks. Ew. Sorry to hear that.
What?
Hi,
Sup, just
Ghostface
watching.
Beezer. Did you know February 1st is World Hijab Day? No, I didn't. So, yeah, so I have some things to talk about. And it's just, yeah, it's just gonna be like talking to you guys. I don't know. I'm thinking of like doing more interesting streams. I've never used Streamlabs
Sup,
before,
Nazba?
so of course.
Oh, she hasn't used Streamlabs? Yeah, that is correct, I guess, because she's used Stream Yards before, but probably not Stream Labs. What day? February the 1st is World Hijab Day. It's confirmed. It is indeed World Hijab Day. So there you go.
I had help setting it up. But yeah, so this is very like basic. I can't
I think Foodie Beauty is definitely laying down, either in bed or on the couch. Maybe in bed. I don't know. Maybe on the couch. I don't know where she is, but she's definitely laying down because of that sciatica. Somebody's got to tell her she needs to be moving around.
even figure out how to get rid of the background on my little avatar picture. I would have liked to have put myself like in behind the desk. So I'll have to figure out how to be more creative. Um Yeah, it's the Shining. So the background is that this is the Shining themed stream. So every stream, I think I'm going to pick a different theme. So also, I have a become a Beezer goal. So if you want to become a member, you can become a member, and it will show up there. I have the alerts set up, special alerts, for super chats and for members, and also, um, the alerts, I think I'm going to try to tailor them to the specific theme of the pod. Like, what's a podcast? What's the difference? Is a podcast just one subject? I don't know. This is going to be a few different subjects. Um, I used to try Streamlabs, and now I forget everything I learned about it. Thanks,
Wow.
Turbo Toots. Okay.
I mean, stream yards isn't hard. Streaming labs, I guess, can be technical depending on how computer savvy you are.
If you reach the goal, will you end the stream? No. I'm at the gym doing a double leg day. I'm shaking. I'm on my last two sets. Oh my gosh. I wish right now, Blocks, I could do a leg day. So do a leg day for me because I need leg day really bad. Hi, Megasaurus Beezer. Oh, I will pray for you for sure. For sure.
Billy says laying down streams are giving life by Jen towards the end. She better get moving. That is very true. You don't want to become more sedentary, especially when you're morbidly obese. Sup, Nicole E? How you doing?
Sure. I think a podcast is what
Yeah,
you make
why
it. Talk about
Streamlabs?
world events. I don't know. I'm gonna look. I don't know. I'll try to see what I can do. But hi, Pew Pew Tasha. Cam up, Foodie. Yeah, now I'm like everyone else. I'm not gonna cam up for this. Yeah, Lisa P. Member for 8 months. Very important, Beezer. So you guys are peeking through the Beezer hotel and saying, "Here's Johnny." So ready, set, bees. I can't give you an arm wiggle, obviously, but yeah. So, all right, this is just a trial stream. You guys can leave suggestions, whatever, and I can try to make it more entertaining for you because right now this is like the content I'm most comfortable making with my
Sure.
Bedbound series. And I'm not joking. I literally, okay, so what I'm going to start with.
Bedbound series. Is this gonna be the end? Is this like the last straw for Foodie Beauty? Have you guys noticed every time she tries to start exercising, she always comes away with, oh, she hurt herself. Like this isn't the first, second, third, or fourth time. If you look back in 2017, 2018, it was like that again. She had originally, when she had that trainer, I do believe she did say that she had hurt herself and that's why she stopped. And then when they did the whole gym stuff, with Sella lifting what would be warm up weights, she said she hurt herself, and now this time she hurt herself again. Can you hurt yourself walking? I mean, I guess you can, but typically that's not the case for like regular people, right? If you're walking, I for me, I'm like, can I hurt myself walking? I guess you could be in pain or be sore, but to hurt yourself, there has to be something that she was doing. Something's going on, or maybe she just wants to give up.
First
Dangling
is health
ankle.
updates. So, um, a regular schedule. Yeah, that's true. So a podcast will have a regular schedule and can be anything. I'm doing a butt day sitting on it. Hi, cool gamer. This is rad. Right, right. Streaming app is called Streamlabs. Okay, so um, so health updates. So I today.
How do people message me on Twitter? You don't need a check mark. You just need to be a verified user. So that I just checked it right now. So if anybody wants to message me, you got to be verified, I guess.
The Celebrex was not working, okay? So, at all. My pain is increasing, and now I have numbness all down my leg. Like, I can't feel a lot of my whole leg. It's like really, it's numb, okay? So, I somehow, in the most excruciating pain, hey, Jessica. Hi. Here's Chantel. Don't assume it's sciatica only. Well, no, I'm gonna have to have like other tests done, but for now, what we're trying is, I somehow got my butt to the clinic.
She needs an MRI.
Um, I was like, Bismillah, Bismillah, the whole way, like, just please God help me. I was in so much pain. I had to get dressed in stages. I had to like first roll off the bed. That was painful.
Becca Boo says, girl, is called neuropathy. You have completely unmanaged diabetes and you wonder why your body is falling. Yeah, exactly. Why your body's falling apart.
Go to the washroom, which is torture.
Hey, Mama Shug.
Then I had to put my pants on, lay down, let the pain subside a bit, get up, and I just, I hate this because I told Salah, I'm like, there is my hijab fell on the floor and I cannot bend to pick it up. I had to wait for him to come home and get the hijab off the floor, and it's not fun. Okay, um, so I get to the clinic, and I've heard people, like commenting that people assuming that I'm gonna run. I make fun of Canada all the time. I don't make fun of Canada. Okay, every country has its pros and
Well, she
cons.
does, in a
Um,
way.
doesn't mean that Canada's perfect, and it doesn't mean that that's not what I say when I say I don't want to live in Canada. But they think that I'm going to run back to Canada and take advantage of the healthcare and be a burden on the system. But no, I have a visa here. You know, people don't believe that, but I have a visa here and I'm able to access healthcare. So for very cheap healthcare. So like the entire treatment I'm on, the entire visit was like
Bucks
2K.
are goody.
Okay, which is like pretty, that's what expats pay. So
Fox Lady says this should be a wake up call. You need to lose weight. Exactly.
um what happened was I went to the clinic and um I was in tears, like I couldn't hold it in. I was This pain brings me to tears like a baby. Okay. Um Tizzy Dawn, I'm gonna touch on that after. That's one of the things I'm gonna talk about. Um so this looks ridiculous. Well, would you expect my attempt at a podcast to be any different? Like it's my first one. Go easy on me. Okay, so um they he just looked at me and like, you know, I must have looked pitiful and he wrote a prescription like right away. So basically everything is done in that same area. It's like a clinic hospital kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go to the treatment station and, you know, a bunch of nurses. I was so almost delirious in pain. I didn't even really know what they were talking about and I just like
Is she practicing for her next visa run? I guess actually that does make sense because then we would never truly know where she actually is, whether she's in Canada or Kuwait, because she returned back to Kuwait, what, 25 days ago? So we got like another 2 months plus a week, like 9 weeks before she has to go back, if that.
I had to like I couldn't even sit. It's more comfortable to stand and it's extremely painful to stand, but I cannot sit. So I stood up and kind of leaned against the gurney and they injected me with a needle as long as the Sheikh Jabber Bridge or as long as the Wall of China. Hi, creepy. Into my right and into my left upper buttock like area. And whatever it was, I don't know, it instantly made my head light and my heart raced so bad I thought I was
Fucks are
going to throw
goody.
up. So maybe some kind of like steroid injection is what I'm guessing. Um, leg amputation. I don't know. Hi, Beezer.
You would think she would know exactly what kind of shot she was getting, because I would know. I'm not just gonna let somebody shoot me up with something and not know exactly what I got. Hey Monty, will you be covering the Yaba and Sam stuff? I'm gonna try and stay away from the drama as much as possible. I mean, there are some people who are covering it, but for me, I really just, want to cover foodie beauty stuff and other stuff that are interesting to me, like the drama and the other type of stuff. It really isn't for me. I'm staying away from it, but we'll see what happens with all of that, because I think, I don't know, is this niche dying? Is everything imploding on each other? Because when creators clash against other creators, it's never a good thing, especially when you have a community with shared subscribers. It's never good. Sup Hyla Groceries, what happened? I have no idea how that groceries. I'm just trying to figure this out right now. She's trying something new. So we'll see where this goes.
Girl. So this is the pain meds they're giving me is this injection. So I have to go every day for now.
Because you knew I cover. I might, yeah. If I'm gonna cover anything, just watching, I'd cover the GG stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from it, but if anything, I like give my 2 cents on the GG stuff, because I think there's certain things that um GG's been doing that's really not cool. But yeah, as a overall thing, I'm just gonna stay away from the back and forth. Some people are drawn to that type of stuff, like Jessica Messica has literally splashed herself in the middle of it. So I don't know. Maybe she'll get the smoke soon enough. I've been working on my other stuff. Plus, I have life goals and ambitions and whatnot. So I'm working on that, like IRL stuff I'm working on as well as YouTube stuff. I'm even on Rumble, so I'm working on Rumble stuff, working on TikTok stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
for the next few days to get this injection. And also, I have to take this cocktail of vitamins, and I think it's like B12 and something else.
Thank you,
So, part of
Foxy.
the treatment is vitamins. So, um, yeah. I haven't been like officially diagnosed, but I told the doctor my symptoms. I said I talked to another doctor. They suggested Celebrex, but I'm probably gonna have to get imaging done. You know, they're gonna try this for now. Like right now, the
Imogen.
pain management. I really can only go to the clinic and lay down. I don't even know if I could get an X-ray right now. I can't. Like I had to be wheelchaired back to the car. I thought I was gonna pass out. It was so bad.
But is not X-rays aren't invasive. She could get an X-ray if she wanted to. I'm on Rumble. I'm not on Rumble streaming. All I do is I take my videos from YouTube and I post them on Rumble. Because I think Rumble's gonna get bigger. I also think Kick is gonna get bigger because the two huge platforms right now are YouTube and Twitch. I also TikTok, to be honest with you, because people are getting paid pretty good money on TikTok. You just got to know what you're doing on there. But overall, I'm trying a thing where I'm trying to, I don't know, pave a way on Rumble and see where that goes, as well as on TikTok. So we'll see.
It was so freaking bad. So I don't wish this pain on anyone, not even the people whose guts I hate on this platform. I'm just kidding. Hello, Blush. Hi, everybody I missed here. Hi. Hi,
I see Nola
Mike. I
Boo.
like your disco stew.
I'm happy that things worked out for you. Yeah, that must suck. Yeah, the pain is crazy, right?
Um, Here in Kuwait, we have great health care. Kelly James. Yes, the healthcare is pretty good, I would say, so far, from what I've experienced. When the doctor got the wheelchair, she screamed, "Not this type of wheelchair, Applebee's." Yeah, honestly, like, I just want something for the pain, just something for the pain. Um, so
Exactly.
yeah, it's
She would need an MRI, but if I wonder if there's anybody that has been to Kuwait, has been expat in Kuwait, how is it gonna be like when she needs all these testing done when she's just a mere visitor? Do they like literally allow this? Do they not pay much attention to people with visitor visas versus if you have a work visa, then they'll pay more attention to you and ask you why you're having x-rays or why you keep going to the doctors and you have a specialist and why do you need an MRI? Is that the case? Billy Taft asks, can she fit in an MRI machine? That's a very good question that I cannot answer unless I Google because she's a very round and large lady because your roundness does matter for an MRI machine, doesn't it? And would she be able to lay still for that long? Good question. Very, oh, they're open MRIs now. Let me look that up. Thank you for that, Foxy. Let me look that
time
up.
to euthanize. How I was feeling, honestly, no. I don't know, messy girl. They compare like the life of an elderly, chronically ill cat to a human. They're sick in the head. What can I say? So I'm laying down. The best position that feels good for me, only my bed because our bed is from IKEA and it's very comfortable and plush. The
Oh wow. Yeah, you guys are really into that stuff. Yeah, I just checked it out. There's like open MRI. So it's literally the top part instead of having like I don't know, being circular where you would fit all inside of the machine is how I put it. The open ones are pretty much the top part is like fully open. So yeah, I guess with this whole what would you call it, a pandemic of obesity that's been happening in western world where a lot of people are overweight in some areas. Almost everybody's overweight. There's certain areas of the United States and even Canada where literally 90 what like 85-90% of people are obese. Crazy vegan, what's up? I never knew this. Thank you so much, everybody, for telling me about these open MRI machines. I learned something new.
The old bed we had was hard. Even the couch is too hard for me to lay on. I can't sit. I don't want to risk getting a flare up again. Like right now. So the injection actually, like, I felt the pain melting away, but I can still feel like a little twinge of pain if I move a certain way. So I don't, I'm definitely gonna just not look forward to the pain coming back. But so yeah, this is the Shining Hotel. So
Thank you,
for
Roblone.
sure, my favorite position is just laying in bed, and that's what I'm doing. That's why this kind of content is ideal for me right now.
So, Marie, you can only last 10 minutes of Malky. Yeah, Malky is screwed up. Malky has his serious issues, man. I don't know what is true between him and his ex girlfriend that keeps saying these wild things about Malky, especially about how his fingers got removed because he was stealing from a motorcycle club. So that's why what they do is they'll cut your finger off like the yakuza. I used to say yakuza, but you really say yakuza. You know how the yakuza will you got to offer the boss your finger as, retribution for an insult towards the boss or maybe the sub boss. I didn't know they did that with motorcycle clubs because his ex was talking about how Malky has two fingers moved and he got his one finger moved because they were way out in Atlantic Canada, maybe probably, I don't know, Nova Scotia or Newfoundland. And he did something he stole from the club, so they removed a finger, and then MBM's like, well, he's got two fingers removed. And then they're like, oh damn, that means he did it again. That's where they removed a second finger. I'm like, wow, Malky, man, you're into some ish because I don't play around with that. Like, and he wears his 82 cap, which means if you don't know what 82 is the same as Hell's Angels. So if you ever seen somebody wearing a hat that says 82, it's the same as HAs or Red and White or Hamsi. Not 82, my bad. 81. 81. Sometimes I get confused. So if you see that he's wearing that, it means Hell Angels, Red or White, HAs, Hamsis, same thing. MBM Music Biz Marty is MBM.
Samoan says, "Why?
Thank you,
What
Nolabu.
does a
Appreciate
digital
you.
rectal exam do? Like, what would that benefit me? I don't even think I can get in and out of a bathtub right now, Callie. It would be really dangerous."
So how the hell is she bathing herself? Is her man wiping her down then? Because if it's painful to move and whatnot and go to the toilet, then how is she easing herself and everything else? You would make it think like maybe is she having a bedpan? I mean, I'm not even knocking a bedpan. I'm just saying, is this the literal reality of Foodie Beauty now? Like she's bedpanning it? Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you.
Bless you. A lot of people like to lay in bed. I've tried stretches trigger me, Elmo, and they've exacerbated the pain. I tried cold, I've tried heat, Turkish coffee, what is this? It's my bedbound series. Anastasia, I this is my favorite movie, so it's comforting me right now looking at the lobby. All right, I want to
Sup,
clarify on
Sandra?
something. I see people like in my Q&A. I don't know, actually not my Q&A. I don't know when it was that I made a comment about never truly, I think it was I never truly lived alone. I only lived with a smelly roommate. Okay. People just this is okay. This is just assuming, but don't completely stop moving. Yeah, I actually standing up feels better than sitting down.
A New Yorican?
Hi Lizette, but laying it could I don't they haven't said it's diabetic neuropathy. Um
She is bedbound, yes.
it feels more like sciatica to me only because the pain starts in the butt cheek like really bad. Like it feels like I got shot in the butt cheek, but then it's like it is numb. I didn't even feel them putting the needle in the right butt cheek to inject me with whatever they injected me with. Okay. I don't have fibromyalgia. Yeah, it's the Shining Lobby. The Overlook Hotel, the
She's the
Stanley Kubrick
smelly.
version is the best one.
Well, to each their own, I guess. When it came to pizza and foodie, each of them were the smelly roommate.
I always say the made for TV is garbage. Sorry, Rebecca De Mornay, but okay. So, ugh, let me readjust my body. I'm like a seal right now. Nom Stephen Hawking these. No, Pete's does not smell. Okay, it was. Do you guys remember I told you the story about that roommate I had? That um, my first roommate. He listened to Avril Lavigne, and he was horribly unhygienic and um, but not just him. It was the fact that he would always buy garlic bologna and he would leave his cold cuts open in the fridge. So whenever you open the fridge, the whole kitchen would smell like garlic bologna and it was disgusting. So, yeah, I'm vaping a little bit. There is a made for TV Shining in the 90s and
Yeah, does anybody know who she's talking about when she says her first ever roommate that she had with garlic bologna? Because really, her first ever roommate, or should I say housemate, apartment mate, was Pete's, because Pete used to be the breadwinner when they both moved out, because this was the point in time where her and Pete's were together. So isn't Pete's really the first roommate? So who was doing this whole garlic bologna thing? Because at that point in time, Pete's used to have a good job and he was the breadwinner. But really, she also had the good job as well, because they were both at Star Tech back in Cornwall when Star Tech was there. Because originally Pete's mom was at Star Tech, hooked up Pete's with a Star Tech job, and then Pete's mom also hooked up Foodie Beauty with a Star Tech job, which was the call center. But then Foodie Booty moved on to other things. Yeah, exactly. It was the call center, and Pete's was still at StarTech. And then from StarTech, Pete's moved to a different call center. Then Pete's moved to Walmart because his mom got a job at Walmart and hooked Pete's up and also hooked Pete's brother up at Walmart. So who is she talking about?
They personify Tony like they have him as an actual like person, like a
Rainy Weather
spirit.
Nesba.
Hi, Susie. A cortisone shot? Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know? How am I washing myself? Well, I did manage to have a shower. It was actually having a shower, like, I don't know if it's the hot water or what, but having a shower after I'm in the shower standing, I can, I have a very quick shower because just to make sure I don't like the spasms, they come and go like contractions. Like 1 minute I'll be standing and it will be an aching
Mm-hmm.
pain, and then the next minute it's like a sharp Charlie horse pain. It's so bad. So,
Sure.
you have sciatica in both legs? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh no. If I lived in the USA, I wouldn't be able to live because of my health. I'm grateful for the NHS for keeping me alive. Nothing perfect. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. You know, a lot of people are in debt because of healthcare.
Very true.
Diabetic and
Shout outs to the
steroids raise
NHS.
your sugars.
In the UK, NHS. Here, it's well, from my province, it's OHIP.
I hear that, Anna. Yeah, I hear that. Hey, JB.
I remember those quick shower days where people used to count the minutes she was in the shower. Sometimes it'd be 3 minutes, and that includes taking the clothes off, and she'd be back. And people are like, "There's no way you can wash that big of a circumference of a body in literal 3 minutes. There's no way she could do it." So that would also mean she wasn't washing her hair. I remember those days. Sometimes it'd be 3 minutes. Sometimes it'd be 5 minutes. Sometimes 7 minutes. Sometimes maybe 8 minutes. Yeah, but I remember those days. 2021, man. 2021. Those
This is the
were
Beezing Hour
summertime,
podcast. Oh, and I can also mute my mic just like this if I need to for anything at all.
right? Yeah, she probably was pooping.
Okay, so the smelly roommate, because people are coming for me. Okay. I was watching the Gaining Ground live stream because he's actually naturally funny and he's not um,
Yikes.
a jerk. Sorry for the lack of better.
Yo, Foodie Beauty switches sides more times. I don't know. What's a good reference or for switching sides? Do you know how many times that Foodie Beauty has been on Gigi's channel before? And then after that, she didn't like Gigi and she told Gigi off. And that was what, like a year ago, she told Gigi off. Then she was cool with Gigi again. Then she told Gigi off again. And now she's cool with Gigi. Okay. I mean, she flip flops. She flip flops more times than Pete stumping his his blue waffle down the drain. Remember when Pete's was waffle stomping cat shit? Okay, does anybody remember Pete's waffle stomping cat shit? I'm not even making this up. Pete's used to literally have to waffle stomp the cat shit because I'm putting two and two together. So two twos. If Pete's is washing the cat litter filled with cat shit and piss in his washroom that he has never cleaned because he has never mopped the floor in his life, and he's pushing it down his shower drain, that means for sure there has to be a little bit of waffle stomping going on with cat shit down that drain. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Two twos. I'm putting two and two together here. So two twos. Peace was waffle stomping cat shit back at the luxury villa. I'm telling you.
Term, but he's not a complete jerk like a lot of these hate channels. And he was talking about Michael B. Smelly. I didn't know this loser was still around and he was still coming for me. Like, are you kidding? You have issues. If you're still freaking out on Twitter, like, I just picture him punching the air in the middle of nowhere. No one's listening to you, Michael B. Smelly. No one's listening to you. But this does tempt me to make a Twitter just to report all of the crappy hate Twitter channels out.
Didn't Jessica Messica waffle stomp? No, they were saying that Naked and Laughing had was pooing in the tub because what happened was her bath bomb. Once you get past a certain amount of your bath bomb, the core of your bath bomb can and will change colors to like either dark green or brown. So it made it seem like it was human sized shit in the tub, which it wasn't. It was the bath bomb. So people were saying she was shitting in the bath, but she wasn't. And then people started implying that she was waffle stomping, but that wasn't the case.
There that contribute nothing but garbage. But I'm kind of lazy, so who knows. So I saw him accusing me that on Gigi's live stream that I would ever insult Pete's like that. No, I wouldn't.
No worries, just watching. You can ask whatever question and I'll answer to the best of my abilities. At least with that, I know exactly who the reference was about, so I could easily answer that. Maybe other things I might not be able to, but at least that one I could.
That. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't insult Pete's like that. Pete's is not smelly. It was my other roommate that I had, and his name was actually James, believe it or not.
Really, James?
But it was mostly from his garlic bologna, anyways. So, anyways, yeah, this guy just like is so obsessed with me. Like his entire Twitter page is disgusting hate. I feel bad for you actually at this point, Michael B. Smelly, sweaty Smelly, because you just scream insecurity, like insecurity, mean girl. Like you're just so miserable with yourself. You just take it out on me all day. So I'm gonna pray for you. Okay, you need it. Thank you.
Really?
So
Okay.
I wanted to clarify that. That's one thing I definitely wanted to clarify. Pete's hair was filthy. Well, sometimes greasy hair, yeah, whatever. But like he didn't smell. Like this roommate I had before, he did not ever shower. And he always had gross garlicky cold cuts and they would just yeah, you had to be there. Um
Right, Sandra?
so yeah. So I already touched on that, but like
On Twitter lurking.
another thing I always hear people saying, like, apparently, so apparently, um, Yaba and Scam are striking people, which a lot of people are, coming to me with saying, are you going to address that? How hypocritical of them, because these morons, these
Okay, before she goes any further, can I just address something? I'm not really sure if Yaba and Sam are striking people, but to be honest with you, the niche has changed. This community has changed, and there is people who used to be so against other people striking people are striking people. Like Gigi was striking me in October and November, getting my stuff, my videos down. And Gigi, one of the first things when he wanted to try and destroy my channel, he was saying it's because of the situation with me and who was it again? What was that person? It was the Scottish grandma that kept on saying that she's a young millennial man. Troll detective. So let me reiterate to you people that Gigi does strike people. I can show you, I can go into my email right now and show you that Gigi does strike people. Jessica Messica has struck me several times. In fact, if you look, there's multiple of my videos that have been taken down because of Jessica Messica. So if any of these people will tell you that they don't strike, that will be a lie. They actually do strike. For a fact, Gigi strikes because he struck me, and Jessica Messica strikes because she struck me. So the whole game has changed. So once again, do I know if Yaba and Sam are striking? I don't have any idea. Um, is it now part of the game? I would say so. It's part of the game because there's tons of people who are striking channels and they're getting away with it, and it's not being talked about. So why not? If the game's changing, then do you?
hateful morons have been using my image, using me and my content, all of it, all of it. They put their kids on the bus or whatever they do, and then they fire up a live stream and they just completely
I see,
fat
Billy.
shame. They're horrible, they're hateful, they're disgusting people. And for like hours, my content. They'll just play my entire streams, all of my content, whatever. And now they're striking other creators like Belinda and like whoever else I don't even know. I don't know the whole tea, but they're striking people um, who are using their content or using their image in the thumbnail. And people are like, so now that you know this, are you. Hi, Teardrop. Hi. Hi, Tina. Diamond Form. Um, I thought you weren't going to address people anymore. Well, whatever. There's nothing else to talk about. So, anyways, um, yeah, basically, people are like, what are you going to do about it? And I always get that. So I always get that, well, you're the only person who can do something about FFG. You're the only person who can do something about these hate channels. And I have so many emails reaching out to YouTube. I strike them all the time for hateful content. When it's hateful, I don't just go and strike channels randomly who talk about me or do parodies of me or who. Hi, Melly. Hi, Beezer. Hi, Tiffany. Hello, my Beezers. Ready, set, bees, squeaky from. And a
All
lot of you
right.
are probably not even going to know who I'm talking about
Here comes the explanations, I guess.
because you probably don't follow a lot of them, but some of you do.
All right. Sunshine Country Chicken says it's just Jill used a pic of Sam in a thumbnail that was removed by YouTube. Okay, so what was so removable about this picture, Sunshine Country Chickens?
Um, People think that I don't do anything. Oh, I do. The thing is YouTube does nothing. YouTube does nothing. So there's nothing unless you want to help me out, like people who are suggesting this and message me or email me, maybe I'm doing something wrong. But YouTube has, when I reach out to YouTube directly, when I reach out to my YouTube manager, who I keep ignoring because they're useless at this point, I don't care if you're watching. Like they reach out all the
They're
time.
not
Can you set up
watching.
a time to talk about how we can make your channel more successful? Well, the problem I'm having with YouTube is not, what I want is somebody to do something about so many channels stealing my content and using it as hate content and making a hate community out of it. And they can't help with that. They're like, well, we have a very good reporting system. No, you don't. Your reporting system is crap. SHIT. It's crap.
All right, Burpees Outbreak says Dang Fupa is hilarious. If she goes after that channel, I'll be pissed. I don't know how she could go after Dang Fupa because Dang Fupa is animating. It's super. It's not even the same thing. They're animating and they're doing like the 90-Day Fiance type of stuff. It's like very creative, very transformative. So that's pretty good. I don't think she can burpees.
Hi, Life with Ron. I had an issue with Yaba ever since she made those videos about Gina and won't even remove them after she died. Is that Little Mama? Yeah, this person apparently, I don't know the full tea about it, but it's been talked about on many channels. Whenever Little Mama died, rest in peace. I don't want to bring her up. I want to. Teardrop has become a member. Where's your
Wow, I never would have seen the day that Foodie Beauty is on Streamlabs and having that somebody becoming a member and that being dropped in the middle of the screen.
Oh, here it is. You're awesome. Never forget that.
Look at her
Thank
setup.
you, Teardrop, for 9 months. Wow. Thank you. Ready, set, bees. I love the alerts on this. I gotta come up with more creative ones. All right. She um fired up a live stream the next morning. And I heard that they like tried to find out. I don't know for sure. Maybe you guys can correct me. Tried to find out like if it was true, like investigating, like calling. Didn't I don't know if she called the coroner. I don't know, something like that. But talking about the validity of it, kind of like downing on the husband. Like you don't do that. It's just it was gross, anyways.
Yeah, Fupa is a real word, Marie. It's kind of like how laser was actually and isn't laser an acronym, right? It stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. That's what laser is. It was an acronym, but now laser has turned into its own word. Same with like FUPA. FUPA means was it fatty upper pubic area or is it? Yeah, I think it's pubic and not pelvic. Let me make sure because I haven't looked at this for a while. Yeah, fatty upper pubic area, FUPA.
Behavior. So um
You say pelvic random?
hey, I can see my message on the screen. Can I get Lexi? What is it? Oh wait, I can't see. Oh, hi Lexi. Foodie Beauty, the Bayless Avril. Hello. Hi Krista. Solitaire. So yeah, these people have been bullying people online forever and ever and ever. And I mean, no matter how evil people are on the platform, um, they're always going to have an audience, right? So, I mean, but some people are starting to see how gross and hypocritical they are. And one of those hypocritical things is the fact that they strike people, um, but for using for using their content, but they use my content for years. That's all they've been doing. So it's like, hi Jessica. I really don't get it. And I don't know what else to do. I cannot copyright strike them because copyright claiming is you have to have copyrighted content, and I don't, right? And I'm not about to go and get a lawyer and pay for copywriting me rolling down a hill. You know what I mean? So they're all the same exactly, and they all have the same audience.
You know what could change all of this? I'm sure everybody's talked about this. Is if Foodie Beauty made great content where she's improving her life and getting better and things are working, then I'm sure we would have like such a change throughout the community where people won't react as much. And if they do react, they'll react more in a positive manner because she's making all the changes than anything else. Like, look, I remember I used to make videos about the situation with Sagittarius Shawty and her drinking issues and the craziness that used to happen with all the guys coming over and the situations she would get into with these guys. Remember the Kenny situation was one of the final ones. But Sagittarius Shawty is changing her life for the better now. So it's like, okay, what can I react to that? She's changing her life for the better. Like that was so back in 2020, 2021. It was crazy time for Sagittarius Shawty. Now, she's doing a lot better. She recently shaved her head. She's, back in Cambridge. She's doing well for herself.
Um, you know, Hi, Melissa. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that up because I get a lot of that, criticism from people, and it's kind of like people are, oh, Melly, here's Johnny. Remember for 13 months, we love you, girl. So do the haters who bills you pay. Thank you, Melly. Ready, shake, babies. It's true. Actually, I saw people commenting that too. Um, like even if it's so sad, I feel bad for you, Yaba and Scam, because even if you're not talking about me, you have to put a picture of me on your background, like where my Overlook Hotel is here. They have to put me as a picture because otherwise people are just not going to be there. They're and even when she's there talking about someone else, they're like, we want to talk about Foodie Beauty. So maybe I should be flattered. I don't know, but anyway, um,
Okay.
you said you were going the legal.
What the hell is going on? Why is she so standing for GG? Because isn't hasn't GG been reviewing Foodie Beauty content as well? Because I could have sworn I saw a few streams where he's going over Foodie Beauty stuff. So it makes me think and wonder what's going on here.
route. Listen, I definitely have a legal case. Definitely, definitely against certain people. The thing is I have to be in Canada.
Is there a new video with Crystal and Grandpa? Seriously?
So like I'm not going to upheave my life and live in that negativity. Like it can be so stressful going through a legal case. Are you kidding? I'm not going to go back to Canada just to go to court, for this kind of
Oh
thing right now.
boy.
And just no. I don't think I want to do that. But we'll see. I don't know what the future will hold, but for now I'm just focused. I'm trying to focus on getting better. Broken record content. I know. They'll
Isn't Gigi like dog whistling? I love this. I love this so much. Yes, he is totally dog whistling. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna do another stream later tonight, and we are gonna watch Crystal with Grandpa going to watch Mean Girls 2024 and see what's up. It's like 20 years later, right? Because I think the first Mean Girls came out in 2004, which was like a classic. It really moved the lead actress into the limelight, and then she made a disaster of herself.
never take them down. That's why you should do a reaction channel. It would be so entertaining. I know people say, well, you don't do a reaction channel because you're not good at it. I know I can burn their asses on coal. I can do it. Trust me, it's easy.
Really?
The
Really,
problem
Foodie?
is that I feel like I'm lowering myself to that level and like I'm becoming an immoral, shitty person, um, or not a good Muslim when I'm talking about and gossiping about other people. So unless I can find a way to do it that's like humorous.
What happened to streaming in the morning? My streams really don't get a lot of traffic these days, to be honest, Edna. So you know what? I just roll with the times, and somebody else has taken over like the 11 a.m. spot, which usually would be my spot 11 a.m., 11:30. So we'll see. Maybe in another couple of months I'll have that, but right now my focus is on real life situations and on my other channel where I cover Alphaba and CLA. So whenever I have time to stream, I'll stream. But I do really appreciate everybody that's still stuck around with me or whatever who took over. Well, if you check, there's certain people who stream in the morning, and one specific person typically streams like 11 a.m., 11:30. So with an audience, especially in this space where you have a shared audience, It's either somebody's gonna watch you or they're gonna watch somebody else. That's why it's really important to not stream when another streamer in the community is streaming, which back in the day in 2021 and 2022, I totally respect that. Like if I saw somebody schedule the stream, let's say like at 6 p.m., I wouldn't stream at 6 p.m. as well because once again, it's a shared audience. So stuff like that I would do, and I respect other people in the community, or wait till they finish, then schedule my stream right after they finish, stuff like that. But we don't see that anymore. So
Um,
must be
the
Timber,
problem is
yes.
these people all don't have senses of humor about themselves. you know, they block, they cry. Go in FFG's chat. You say one thing sideways about her, she's blocking you and dissing you on Twitter for like 5 days. So hi, punk rock.
Any idea what's up?
Why is this that we're looking at the screen? Are you just doing this StreamYards? So basically, I did mention, but I'm like kind of bedbound right now. I'm staying in bed to recover from the
Yes, I'm covering Daniel Larson Dot. So that is me. I did a video about his whole hospital situation of him using the B word, which we don't use on planes and trains, automobiles, hospitals, government buildings. You do not say the B word. You don't also say that you are gonna SHOOT anywhere, such as schools, hospitals, government buildings, airplanes. Is not something you want to do because you will get arrested. But Daniel Larson was saying it.
pain of the whatever it is with my leg. I'll call it sciatica, but
Thank you, Dot.
um, the only really comfortable position I'm in that doesn't like cause more of a flare up is laying in bed on the side that's not my sciatica side. So the sciatica is actually on my right side, and so yeah, that's why I'm like in here, and I don't want to like put an abaya and a hijab, and it's hard for me to get dressed like in the pain I'm in. So I'm in comfy PJs and just laying down and just being comfortable without having to worry about showing like my whole room. You know what I mean? They just make a ton of assumptions and their audience takes it as gospel truth. I know, I know. I know. Like one of my questions in the Q&A had almost 700 likes, and I know where those likes are coming from. Zombies. Like I don't know if they share brain cells when they join the live stream, like all 4,000 of them. It's like
Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again.
but
Another
one of the
round.
questions was like, would you they think that I'm living here by myself, that Salah has left me and I'm just living here by myself. Like it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And all you have to do is exercise a little bit of critical thinking and boom, there you go. I mean, I don't know if
I'm sorry. Marie, you came out of this with the left field and it made me laugh so bad because it's so true. It's like Marie's like, we know Salah isn't getting any stinky booty. Can you imagine Salah is on his knees, he's bending the knee like he's in a Game of Thrones, but it's more like Game of Toilet Thrones. It's like, oh please, can I get some stinky booty? Okay, wait a second. Isn't there like a new Artful Dodger series out? Didn't I see that on like Netflix or something? Isn't it called like the Artful Dodger? And you know how in Artful Dodger, who was it that went up to get another round of food, and he's like, please sir, can I have some more? And then the guy's like, what'd you say? And he's like, please sir, I said, can I have some more? And he's like, you want some more, do ya? Kind of like that. It's kind of like, can you imagine Salah is like, oh, please, Foodie, can I have some more? And Foodie's like, what'd you say? Yeah, Oliver Twist. Yes, thank you, Deb. Thank you. Nolabu, I really appreciate you. Thank you for this. Thank you so much.
if people just have rose colored glasses on. I mean, I know what that's like, and once it wears off, you're like, what the hell? When you see the truth, you see the truth. I don't know if that's going to happen. I mean, it's been years and people just assume that, especially with me, they just think that people can never change. There's some things about me that haven't changed, sure, but there's a lot that has, specifically a lot of my life circumstances, you know what I mean? Um, so I'm getting I think it's it's an injection for pain. So I have to go to the clinic every day and I hope I can make it there. Have you tried propping your feet so high so less pressure on your lower back? Actually, Teardrop, I haven't tried that. So basically, do I just lay on my back and then put like pillows under my legs? The type of comments you get do make me laugh.
Well, I didn't even think this kind of content was literally gonna be like this. I thought she was gonna like do some sort of story time, but I guess I was wrong. Nikki D says, "Hey Monty, did you see Jessica Miska made her on F off forever list like Sam has, and you were number one on Jessica's list? Really? I wonder why. Why am I number one on Jessica Miska's list? What did I do wrong in my life? Where did I go wrong?"
That French fry you ate was enough to feed a family of 10,000. I deleted those comments because they peeved me off. But honestly, I got so many of those where it's like the fish, okay, the one fish I ate. Someone was like, "What are you doing, girl? This could feed my family of 5 for like 2 days." What are you feeding your family? Like a few gills? I don't understand. Are you giving like your son a fin, your daughter a fin, and
Well, to be fair, maybe not a family of five for 2 days, but you could feed yourself for multiple meals with all that fish. It was quite a bit of fish. Unless you're like a big burly guy. I mean, I can totally understand that. Like, because, big burly guys, 250, 300, 350 pound guys, they got to eat, right? But that fish was for the standard person, not like a one standard meal type of thing. It's like multiple meals.
then like somebody the head, and then I really don't know, cuz like you must be starving your family then. Should someone be concerned? Hi Linda Marie.
I'm number 6 on your list. Sweet. What do I have to do to move up, Edna?
They say that to try to get Salah to come on camera. Yeah, I know it's not going to happen obviously. I mean, but it's so stupid, you know? Hello Rosethorn reacts. What else did I miss?
Oh, really?
Just breathing and
Okay.
sniping. Well, of course, another person with personality of I like saying these comparisons. Hi Minaru
You need cat
of a
content?
communion wafer.
Aw, yeah, maybe I should make some cat content with my girls.
And the mentality of a 16-year-old schoolgirl has no content of their own. Anyway, I hope that I'm glad. I'm glad you're remonetized, Breezy, just so that your daughter can go to Disneyland. That would be awesome.
Okay. Um,
Uh, so what did I have for dinner? Well, because I can't cook, we ordered frish swalla, which is chicken and rice. But I'm definitely thinking of watching a lot of videos on foods that don't spike your blood sugar. I think that I'm gonna like really try um very no like refined carbs. I think I am gonna limit the carbs a lot and
shouldn't she have already been trying? She should have been trying for a long ass time, not just now.
just try to eat more veg.
It might be a little bit too late because how well are her organs even operating at this moment in time? Definitely below average, but like how bad are they? Is it gonna like literally lead to failure, or is it just struggling at 50% for the rest of her life? Like what's going on?
And maybe like an apple and like some cheese and proteins and stuff like that don't spike your blood sugar, because I am like actually really concerned about blood sugar levels now. Like I'm really scared about this diabetic neuropathy. Like that's no joke. Like what if it is that? Like I have to heal my body. So
So you're concerned because now you're going through it and it's painful. Like yes, it's a thing, Foodie Beauty. I know a few people that have it and It sucks and it can hurt, it can be painful. And she's had multiple chances to correct the course, and she hasn't done that. What's up, Shannon?
Um,
Whatever happened to Roman?
why is everyone mean to?
Last picture I saw was him with a neck brace on, all like bruised up, which seems like the picture was taken a few days after an accident of some sorts. Now I don't want to like just talk shit and whatnot, but there's a reason why we all need to be careful in life and make the right choices every day, because you never know when your number could be called. You never know when shit can hit the fan. You never know when anything can happen to you. I have not had any confirmation on what the hell has happened to Roman. I can only infer because he does have a drinking problem. Hey, sense of wonder. I mean, you can infer as well. But
Rose, I don't know. Don't know. Salah doesn't cook messy, girl. Not everyone can cook, you know? Like, he's offered to make basic things, but I don't know.
all right, somebody asks, what is neuropathy? Neuropathy is when it is when nerve damage leads to pain, weakness, numbness, or tingling in one or more of your body. So this is what she might think is neuropathy, because she's having a lot of pain, probably a lot of weakness, maybe some numbness as well. But it is a thing, and this is what happens when you eat an unhealthy lifestyle and you gorge on Taco Bell and Burger King. This is literally what happens. Is it the real Rose Thorn? I gotta check. Do I even have my plugin? I need to go back to, what's that website again that I get this plugin to check who's who?
He's gonna be out of commission as well soon. So anti-inflammatory anti-inflammatory foods like tomatoes. Ah, I love tomatoes and cheese. I could eat that every day for sure. With like a
Exactly,
side of
Nikki D.
salmon and like a bunch of vegetables. Yeah, I could totally eat like that. I don't have honestly, if there's any silver lining to having this much pain, pain will make you not want to eat.
Thank you, Bekaboo. Sometimes I do mispronounce things. Same thing how I used to say Yakuza, but it's Yakuza. And I say neuropathy when it's neuropathy. Yes, you're right. It is neuropathy. So thank you so much.
That's why one time whenever my friend was in labor and I saw the amount of pain she was in, like throwing up, before they gave her an epidural. There was a woman in labor in the family room, and her family brought her a friggin' bucket of KFC, and she was chowing down on a crispy thigh while she's having contractions. She would be eating and groaning, and I don't know. I've never experienced birth giving, so maybe you guys can tell me if you get weirdly hungry. I'm not sure. Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Um, Tomatoes are okay. What is good for us? We don't even know
No
anymore.
worries, Wig.
Anti-inflammatory tomatoes. It's weird that they want to give me like
Wait a second. Are they really doing that? They let somebody eat during birth? I guess so, Nikki D. Because some people, I've heard of people like giving birth up to like 72 hours. Have you guys ever heard of that? Like the labor was like 72 hours, and it's like, wow, man, that is something. Maria's like, no, you don't.
vitamins. Like what the heck?
Exactly,
That must be
vouching.
like I never heard of that. I'm like prescribed vitamins. Like
Bekaboo says, no, you cannot eat during labor in case they need an emergency C-section. You can't have food in your system. True.
labor is terrible.
Welcome back, a sense of wonder.
Um, I won't say what the surgery's for, messy girl, but it's a Twitter account attaching your image to a doll voodoo doll. and burning it. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe that's why I have health problems. Hi, Tristan Maddie. No, I don't believe in voodoo. So, but that's really sad. What even is this? It's me, Freya. This is the Overlook Hotel.
She needs to just visit this hotel already. She's way too obsessed with The Shining and everything else. She should just go there, shouldn't she? She says, is it also called the Overlook Hotel? I thought it was just called the Stanley Hotel. Um, okay, the lobby is the grand front entrance in the Overlook Hotel. Okay, so the Stanley Hotel in The Shining was called the Overlook Hotel. Is that what's correct? Because I can't remember The Shining. I haven't watched that movie in like decades.
What does Salah think of your natural hair and your weight? He likes my hair. I mean, my hair's not gorgeous, but there's other things for me. And also, he's not a chubby chaser, but he prefers overweight. So not like unhealthy obese, but he loves me and cares for me how I am. So, like if you fall in love with someone for other reasons,
Thank you
you
for that, Sarah
overlook
Jane.
those things. You accept their imperfections. If you're with somebody who if you're concerned, thanks teardrop, if you're concerned that your partner doesn't accept you or love you based on how your imperfections, then they don't love you. They don't love you, period. So that's concerning and a lot of people have that mindset even in 2024, and it's just so weird.
All right, so somebody is saying Aylar was spotted at a laundromat in Oklahoma looking 700 pounds. I just saw it on IG. Okay.
On a
So she,
scale of 1 to 10 right now, honestly, the pain is like maybe a 1 when I'm laying like this, a 1 or 2. Before, when I was going to the clinic, it was like a 12. I'm not kidding. It was so unbearable. So I hope after a few days of having the injection, hi pain au chocolat, it'll go away. The vitamins, Freya, yeah. I think that I need to take vitamins for, I think B12 is one of them. But yeah, Salah is taking very good care of me. He's amazing. He's so supportive. I mean, right down from just
I'm
like helping
sure.
me walk, helping me get dressed, helping me do everything, taking care of the pets. So, can you explain where you got the name Maria Pondu from back in the day?
Oh yes, those names.
Honestly, messy girl, it just came up
Thank you, Nikki D. Appreciate it.
right there. That was the name, Maria Pondu.
What was her other ones? She had a Cheyenne, Bisayon. What else was there? There was Cheyenne, Bisayon, Pondu, and there was a whole host of other ones when she slipped up and showed us her list of sock accounts.
It's weird people think all overweight people don't deserve love. I know, I know. You know what it is? Vamp Diva! You need a grabber, a long thingy that grabs things. Thank you, Vamp Diva. Thank you for the super chat, love. I used to have one. I used to have a grabber. I don't know what I did with it. I think I gave it to my grandmother. And then I don't know what happened to that. I don't know. My family cleaned out her apartment whenever she passed, but Susie, I've applied ice packs. Yeah, it doesn't seem to.
She literally, maybe she's not clicking in that they meant a grabber to clean her ass. That's what they actually mean, Foodie. They don't mean like a grabber as in something else. They mean like an ass cleaning grabber. That's what they mean. All right. Let me put up on the screen the photo of ALR. Okay, here it is. So this is the ALR photo. Right there, that's Amberlyn Reed at the laundromat in where was this? Is this was this Oklahoma you said? Yes, please smash that like button. Yeah, she's very round as well. I mean, what else can I say? And what's up with these suitcases? Is that how she carries around her laundry? You would think she'd have one of those carts. Like, doesn't everybody, like, most of us have that cart where you could just push it and it folds up onto itself and you can tuck it away? I mean, it's super practical. Shit, even I have one of those. Like, what is she doing? Is she rolling her laundry in the suitcase? Is that what she's doing? Probably is what she's doing. Who knows?
Help much, unfortunately. The only thing that's really helped is this injection, and it will wear off. So I have to keep going. But you know, yeah,
You saw her apartment tour, so
vitamin D.
so Ash is like, but she has a washing machine and dryer in her apartment. Is this a small washer and dryer? Because sometimes with like blankets and stuff, duvets, thick items like rugs, you need one of those bigger washing machines that you would find like at a laundromat to launder your stuff, because even if it could fit in your washer and dryer, sometimes it takes too long. You need more of a commercial washer and dryer. So I can understand it on that level, that even myself, I have a washer and dryer in my place, but I still go to the laundromat for certain things because it's just too big or thick or too heavy or cumbersome for my washing machine or dryer to either wash or dry.
Deficiencies, turmeric for inflammation. I heard that. Yeah, I don't
Oh, that's why. Maria says her washer was broken for a while. It's fixed now. I
know why
see.
the alert for the super chat is not coming up. I'll have to check that. There's supposed to be an alert, which is weird. Maybe I can't see it. Wait. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Happy, 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 happy.
Really?
That song makes my day. Thank you. I love these alerts. It's just delayed.
Where does Foodie Beauty do her laundry? I think there's definitely a laundry area. She does live in a condo like building, right? So if they have workout machines in the lobby area, I'm pretty sure they have like a room for doing laundry.
Hi, little
Makes a lot of
Lovey.
sense.
Lovey, even if it's like super painful to stretch it, I heard stretching is not good for sciatica. There must be some exercises, though, you're right. There has to be something. Cute, eh? Hi, Creepy. I said hi to you, right?
Does she have a washer in the kitchen? I can't remember. Do they have like a laundry service in their newest place? Because I remember the second place, the washer, I think the washer, maybe they did have a dryer as well. They moved so much, I can't even keep up. Like the first place, I can't even recall. Did they even have it? But I know the second place they did. But I'm not sure if this place, if it's not in the apartment, it has to be some sort of like laundry room.
Did you fall? No, I don't know what happened. Like, literally. I've had sort of back pain issues since I took the long flight to Canada. So it must have been sitting for that many hours. I thought nothing's gonna happen to me. No, everything happens to you when
I
you're
see, Marie.
40.
Thank
Like
you.
you're oh my gosh. Uh, Hi Gemini Gem.
Oh, Maria, where do you come up with this stuff? You bet only one pair of her panties is all that fits in the washer.
The mobility walker,
No
yeah.
rug.
I thought I needed it. Yeah, I had a hard time walking even just to like the mailbox. I used to have Pete's go to the mail to get the mail every time. Even going down the first set of stairs was hard. Like so I definitely am more mobile from in that sense. But I remember my highest I was 400 pounds then, and that's when I was doing you know McDonald's cheeseburger challenges. Go back and look at my mukbangs.
Yeah, I
from the
remember.
villa. I was eating, how many cheeseburgers can I eat? Unhealthy mukbangs almost every night. Um, I don't do that anymore. I do a mukbang once in a while, usually just what I'm having for dinner, which is an improvement from eating McDonald's almost every day. I haven't had McDonald's like since the boycott.
She looked like she was in pain in her last walking video.
The fast food funeral. Hi Pam Anderson. I'm 15, everything aches. I get the B12 injection every 8 weeks.
Yeah, I remember the paneer, the days and days of eating the wasn't it palak paneer? And yeah, a lot of people are like, she has to be doing this for a feeder. She has to. And then she was telling us how much it was costing her, that if she picks it up, it's a lot cheaper than if she gets it delivered because it's this much when it's delivered, but she's still going to pay for it.
Ah, B1, B9. There's a B9. You love McDonald's? Heating
Thank you,
pad,
Sarah
icy
Jane.
hot, sitting with me all the time. Yeah, um, for sure. Like heating pads can definitely help. Sorry. Mobility scooter, no. I don't. I mean, unless I become like disabled, like to the point where I can't walk at all. I don't know. Thank you, Freya. I hope I feel better soon too, because the pain is unbearable. Like I was screaming. Hi, Nolan Yellen. Laying on your back. When I had a pinched nerve, I spritzed my heating pad with water. Warm, moist heat helps. Really? I can give that a try. I'm willing to try anything at this point.
Maria says, remember when she walks, she has to straighten her legs as the move forward to push the gun forward to take a step. Yeah.
You're supposed to.
Have you missed some chance to sell some crypto? Do you have crypto, Edna, that you want to sell? You haven't missed your chance, actually. I just checked coincidentally 15 minutes ago the crypto price, and it seems that it has bounced back. And why did it bounce back? There was an article. Somebody got into crypto ETF, and it's not. What's that trading place called? It's like Black something. Um, Black something. What's that? Okay, let me look it up. Somebody just did an ETF on Bitcoin, and it's not the one from like 2 weeks ago. Somebody else pushed it back up. Decided to do a portfolio. Let me look this up and let me get back to you. BlackRock. So BlackRock's ETF was the first to reach 2 billion. Uh,
Just sit
Thank
up
you,
with
not
your
all.
legs
Thank you,
out
thank you.
straight and cross one leg over the other
But it wasn't BlackRock.
and back again 5 times and build up. And if you can, the other leg. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know there's like some stretches I have to try still. I tried a few, like instant sciatica relief videos and stuff. You know, I do have a heating pad. Heat a pillow in the microwave. um, you crashed your scooter? Oh no. What's a tens unit? Hi, Ronnie. Hi, Lily Blonde.
All right, I should correct this. BlackRock, as well as JP Morgan, with their positive outlook, and has actually pushed Bitcoin almost as back to the height that it had about, like, I don't know, how long was it, like 2 weeks ago or so, where the ETF started getting approved. So it seriously just skyrocketed cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, into, and it is pushing it into the mainstream. But yes, JP Morgan, and because BlackRock's ETF reached 2 billion, that is why we have a resurgence in Bitcoin. But it's probably going to dip because you know how people play it. They'll push it back up and then they'll dip it. So just be careful. We might have another push again. It really depends on what type of things are coming out about the market. Probably on Monday, I'm gonna have to check myself and see where we're standing.
Electric blankets. Feel better soon, Foodie. Thank you.
No problem, Dot. Enjoy your Yellowstone.
She has a lot to say. She's on the funky juice. I don't know why this woman is so obsessed with me. Like, honestly, every single time I
Are
go
you doing
live, she's on
unicorn?
my ass. Like, do you not have a life? Like, these people don't have a life. They just wait for me to go live. Like, I swear, you have to be doing nothing. Like, what are the odds that you have nothing going on in your life every time I go live? Like, what is it not middle of the day there right now?
Queen Mammy Longleg says, "Hi, Monty. It's been a while. It has been a while, Queen Mammy. Welcome."
It's a Sunday. Do you not have a family day? I mean,
Sure, Mindful
like
Edna.
FFG2, she's another pathetic one who pretends to have a life. I put a community post up. You know me, impulsive. I take it down, what, 15 minutes later, not even an hour, and she's firing up a live stream about it. Like, who cares? You talk shit about me every day. I have a right to snap back once in a while. What do you expect? A warm hug? Like, obviously, I'm gonna give you crap, guys, sometimes. Get a life. Carly, hi. How are you? How are you? What's new? Heated mattress pad. What the heck? I gotta try that.
All right. So yeah, Elon Musk has manipulated the market, not in like I wouldn't say a really bad way, but Elon Musk revealed 2 weeks ago that he has crypto holdings and he's gonna use X, aka Twitter's plan to replace PayPal and Visa. They're gonna and banks with cryptocurrency. So there is being a significant and steady move to replace banks and PayPal and Visa with cryptocurrency because it's effectively decentralized. Well, most is decentralized, I should say that. So yeah, of course Elon Musk is manipulating the market. There's a reason why he bought Twitter, which is now X, because what really moves the market is lots of speculation, a lot of people saying things and then other people believe in it, then other people get FOMO, and then it will either push the market, drive the market up or down. Sub just IJC. That's essentially what it is. That drive of pushing the market up and down can seriously bring you hundreds of millions of dollars a year if it's up or down and you are right at the proper, the proper point, and you're making your proper entries and exits. Wasn't there somebody who made, I think, 300 million on the Brexit? Yes, because somebody played Brexit to a T and they made 300 million. Surprisingly, Bernard, isn't it Bernard Arnault? He's now the richest man in the world, right? He just surpassed Elon Musk as the richest man in the world. Yes, Elon Musk is a new level insert. The way how Elon Musk thinks, he really thinks years ahead. And for him to effectively get Twitter, there's a reason why he wanted Twitter, because he knows no matter how much money he's losing now, he's going to make it back, because when people start tweeting and he can control people's tweets, can mute people, can have people look at his tweets, that effectively you're controlling money at that level, because before he was making money and then using his money to make money, but now you're literally and effectively controlling money itself, especially when you're pushing the world into a decentralized atmosphere.
I wonder if I could get that here. Where did
um
you get that,
are
Amazon?
we going to watch Crystal later? For sure, yes, I am. So once I finish this up in about an hour or two, I'm going to be back and then I'm going to be doing Crystal.
Thank you, Deborah.
So for about 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for me. So EDT 10 p.m. for me. We'll do some Crystal. Okay, baby girl, come on. You can't play with your daddy's computer yet. Lola's in my lap again, being a cutesy wootsy, and she wants to get up on my laptop, but she can't do it yet. I'm streaming. You're welcome,
Nope,
Nikki.
you're their life. I know. I'm literally their, like, goddess. I swear. You know? Chantel, they're jealous of you. Oh, but they'll argue. What kind of life do you have?
Who's Crystal? Crystal is Crystal Barbie Station, aka I'm Crystal versus the Kitchen, aka Crystal the Electric, is a person that used to live in Michigan, now lives in Ohio. That's very controversial in many ways, that we can talk about. But if you're interested, Maria, you can always catch the Crystal stream and we can talk about it there.
One that you're surely interested in enough to just talk about it every day for hours, right? Even down to the point of like what kind of spaghetti I'm eating. Like, please. Ugh. Thank you, Gemini. Hi, Cal.
15
Um,
amens, yes.
but yeah, Carly, welcome. I was thinking about my trip to Windsor the other day. Oh my gosh. That was wild.
True, Sandra.
I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, a lot of people can get paid on Twitter. In fact, people get paid on Instagram. Just maybe not a lot of people know, but there's ways to make money, not just pushing product, but Instagram itself will pay you. Shit, people are making thousands of dollars on TikTok because they have a creator incentive that not a lot of people know about. So Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all these platforms, we're literally in a social media age where all these platforms are paying you. There's people who all they do is get a foothold either on one or two or three other platforms, and that's how they make their money.
Is there any reactors you're okay with? I'm okay with reactors who are not dog crap, like Yo Mama says. Like, that don't just like that don't just hit the spacebar every 2 seconds and are not super petty or contrive things for drama or go real life. Like, what would you think? Hi, Italian! Espresso, enjoy it. They don't have a way to make money otherwise. Well, I mean, how is that my problem? You know? It is my problem now.
Well, it really depends, random fish. Some people, have a foothold on Instagram where they can push a lot of things. So, I mean, if it's worth it, it's worth it. It all really depends on what you use it for. But yeah, I think Twitter has
It's not my
really
fault you're not interesting enough.
overtaken Instagram in terms of like
Seriously, 2K
practice.
views on your driving bees back from Cornwall stalking me to Montreal. That's rough, especially when you're used to getting 30, 40.
What? You hear old school YouTubers are posting more to Snapchat because they make more moolah? Holy crap. Wow. You got monetized on Reddit last week? Vouchin, you really got to tell me how you're doing this on this whole Reddit monetization thing. Because I myself, I'm monetized on Quora. Can you believe it? Quora, of all places?
You know? I've never seen so many obsessed with one person they don't even know. I know. I know. When are you doing a whole pineapple mukbang? A whole pineapple. Yeah, I wouldn't advise eating a whole pineapple. No. Howie. Oh, he's good. He's good. I'm all set with reaction channels unless it's music. People are so mean and just plain rude. Yeah, really. Yes, your mom is more entertaining than personal attacks. Yeah, he if I were to do reactions, it would be like this. You know, it would be like something I would want it to be something like that. Something like organized, something like not just attacking one person with stupid insults about their body every
For sure,
time
Vouchin.
about the same things, you know? Like, he has talking points and he makes valid arguments and he points out things. You know what I mean? Like, the Gore World community is extremely hypocritical, and I'm glad that there's at least somebody. There's a few people that realize that, but everyone is too cowardly to call these people out. It's like it's worse than high school. Like, it's literally, whenever you were in high school, do you guys remember these mean cliques of like, is it clique or clique? I don't know.
Wasn't she one of them? She had her clique of mean girls that would target people with slow mental processing, aka people like Pete's, until she saw that Pete's had a big one. Like, he's got a big one, Mr. Grinch. Well, if Pete's was Mr. Grinch, well, he's very Grinchy, isn't he? So I guess it's right. He's got a big one, Mr. Grinch.
No. these groups of teenage girls that were just like, you know, nobody wanted to say anything against them, even if they were in the wrong. They would just they had a bunch of yes men around them all the time, and like, they could never do any wrong, and it was just horrible. It's just that's how it is. That's how it
Oh,
is.
thank
That's
you,
what girl
observant.
world is. Ingrown toenails. Yeah, they're no joke. I would love to see you do reactions. Are funny. They are not. Except your mommy's pretty funny. Yeah, he's naturally a funny person. He was a comedian, I think, anyways. So that's the thing. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people are entertaining, some people are not. And a lot of these people, like I said, have like just Breezin, have the personality of a communion wafer, and but they try to get on the bandwagon and do what everyone else is doing, and they know that the more hateful they are, the more,
You do not believe Pizza's a big one? I've seen him in tight jeans. I don't know what you're saying, Maria, because we're both seeing something different. Because I've seen Pizza's print and Pizza be printing. Maybe it's a different angle, Maria. We're gonna have to review the print. Review the print. Review the print. Can you imagine me having a stream reviewing Pizza's print and I have like a selection, a colory, a glossary, a colory of different videos showcasing Pizza's print.
they make up stupid shit, like saying that he was like, what is this? I saw this. I didn't even touch on this, but apparently
Did I really just say colory? I meant colory. That's what I meant. Because I'm like, wait a second. Did I just mispronounce the corollary? A corollary. Huh, my brain today.
she was talking to a troll who was entertaining her dumbass for so long, thinking that Salah was messaging someone from Thailand, and they're so stupid. So this is the kind of crap they come up with when you don't have a person.
Wait a second. Wait a second. She really thinks Salah was messaging somebody from Thailand. If I put myself in Salah's shoes, and I'm really into that nasty stuff, that freaky stuff in brown play. You don't think he'd be messaging people from Thailand that he's maybe met there before, seeing if they're, around, they're busy? Why was he always going to 7-Eleven? Well, I guess he was going to 7-Eleven for her, but he was also going 7-Eleven for himself, getting a little bit of the 7 in the 11, if you know what I mean.
Personality, you don't have the intelligence to make up a valid argument, and you can't make talking points for yourself. You have to just
Right, Marie?
parrot all these other hateful pieces of crap. And I actually feel bad for people who have to rely on that to make money. You can't just be yourself. You have to be a mean, hateful parrot of everyone else to make a dime on here. And who knows when your day will come. Gorlick Breath is already demonetized. Maybe he'll get it back. Who knows? But it's like a matter of time for these channels. They keep
I guess she doesn't know that Gorlick Bread got his monetization back like almost immediately the same day, right?
becoming more and more hateful. They keep doing more and more real life crap, and something's gonna give. I mean, if you think that karma doesn't apply to you, but only to me and everyone else, you're insane, and you have another thing coming, and it will be bad when it does, Yeah, they're conspiracy theories. Okay, what's the worst one you've heard?
Yeah, Nikki D, I think that fizzled out. That lady from Thailand that was DMing Breezy. And if anybody knows any more about that, but didn't that just fizzle out into like a nothing burger?
Oh, he already has it back. Really?
Yeah, I got it back. Sup,
But
Leah?
even him, like,
Happy
he's
New Year.
obsessed in a weird way. Like, he comes up with the dumbest shit. And his voice is unbearable, but I mean, he doesn't use all my content, so I guess that's something. you know I don't have the personality for YouTube. They're too shy. Yeah, those reactors are the ones
Is that what's happening? Kaya is gonna sue Foodie? Like, I guess I'm behind. I haven't been keeping up.
bringing all the attention to you and giving you the subs. Be thankful for that. Keep them coming. I guess there's that way, Gemini Gem, I guess. Because I do get a lot of people who say, I found you from a reaction channel. But then those people, if they think, they have the nerve to say, you need us, we don't need you. Literally, go look at their channel. There's not, maybe one or two videos that are not about me. So if I'm not on this platform, what are you going to do for content? More drives from Montreal for 2K views? Let's be real. Like I am your content. Like there's no way your channel would survive. Like nobody cares enough because the audience
I think the channel would survive. I think she might not be getting the views and the donos like she would with Foodie Beauty content, but she's done. What's that other dozens of people? What is it called again? She used to do the guy that used to live in the van, right? But what's the something dozen or Dory? Is it Dory dozen or something like that? She was doing that, and she would get views, but you just got to build the channel back up to having people that want to watch
Howie.
Doherty dozen content. Watch Doherty dozen content. Yeah, thank you, New Yorkican. Appreciate it.
is very specific with
Thank you,
FFG and
Yelimi.
Yaba, for example. It's all scorned people from my former chat or people who are just super like big haters. They
Hey,
have
Amy.
all my haters concentrated in one chat, right? Because they won't get blocked there, you know? Hi, Golden Girl, hi! Do people highlight them to you? I think so, Lindsay. Yeah, I get notified.
Oh, I see, Nikki D.
Consequence, if you think that the same cackling.
Oh, you know what? I think I get it now. So it was a threat that Kaya made because Foodie Beauty kept on referencing Kaya's situation with her guy. So okay, totally got it right now.
And like grade 5 insults is funny, then you're one of them. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people with low intelligence that find that kind of humor funny. It's tasteless, it's dog shit. It is. I'm sorry. I found you from Jordy. I subbed to you and then subbed from him.
Oh lordy, it's
My gay deal.
Jordy.
And there are people who've done that.
Some people are doing well in this space, like apathetic facts, or is it apathetic facts? How do you guys pronounce it? Then oh lordy, it's Jordy is doing well. Karina Kaboom, of course. Who else? Alex Shook is doing well.
For sure. Yeah.
Zachary Michael.
Like, but yeah, Gaining Ground is another good channel. Like,
Yikes.
I watch him as well. Like, not all the time. I don't watch reaction channels all the time. There's a big time difference and just, but I found you through a reaction channel and found such enjoyment watching you. Thank you. And yeah, I mean, I like that people can formulate their own thoughts and don't just listen to. I mean, I don't know how credible anything is that some of these people say anymore. Everything they just want to try to like continually ruin my image. Like that's why I found it funny when the friggin' Kaya was like, "You're not gonna ruin my image." What image? You don't have a good image. You have no personality. You ruined your own.
Yeah, exactly, Mama Shug. She's only watching GG because of the mess, of course, because she's even using the words of your mama. Dog shit, garbage, moron. What else does he say?
Own image. You have no image to ruin. Um, that's like
Yeah,
I don't get it. It's the same thing with Swordfish. Like
she's using his colloquialisms.
you lie about me, blah blah blah. No, like I didn't lie about anything. You ruined your own image. Like what kind of past do you have? You stab people. Like people blame me for their, you know what I mean? Like she's like, you're gonna ruin my image. You try to ruin my image every live stream you do,
Yeah,
lady,
zombie.
and
Yes.
stop clicking your nails. I want to like just cut out my eardrums. Anyway, pimpin' ain't easy. Ugh, I can't. Anyway, Rita, exactly, right. And it's not just me. There's so many people who came after her for what happened with her lover, and but she just focuses on me saying it. Like I don't know.
Well then.
Doing good. I've just been painting a little
Well, you know what? There's a lot of us that react, even new reactors coming up as we speak. But Foodie Beauty does focus on certain reactors, like she's been focusing on Breezy, focusing on Kaya, FFG, of course, as the and Gorlick Bread as like the main four people she's now focusing on. So maybe she switch it up. There's tons of reactors these days. Ones that I haven't even heard of. You know, they started. There's now isn't there like a cardiac nurse that's reacting? Isn't there like a cardiac RN? Didn't I just see that? Or what was her specialty? I'm pretty sure it was something along those lines. It's pretty cool that a lot of people with different backgrounds are coming into Foodie Beauty. Yes, Life and Vibe cardiac nurse is now reacting to Foodie Beauty. There's always new people coming up all the time.
Bird I found. Oh, neat. That sounds like a fun hobby. Like reinventing furniture, refurbishing furniture. She needs someone to clip them nails. I hate when people like clackety those clackety nails. You see them on Hi Misbehaving on TikTok as well. You know the ones that are like super long. I don't know how people live like this, and they make their own coffee on TikTok, and they have these long nails with all these
Yes, yes, vouching exactly.
charms on them. Nails are just getting more and more outrageous. I get so angry I can't listen. I'm only watching your mom and out. Me too. I can't stand.
Speaking of nails, remember when she used to do the same nails as Dee Dee? Was that super weird when she used to copy Dee Dee? Like, if Dee Dee has a red kimono, the worst thing to do is also have a red kimono or try to get it as similar as possible. And then remember, she had Dee Dee's pixie cut wig. It was so super weird. When was that? That was like 2022. Yeah, 2022. Imagine that.
It. Even if it's not about me, I can't stand it. Like I can't stand listening to pure hatred
Thank you, Nola Boo.
and
Appreciate it.
petty drama. I can't. Yeah. So I don't want to um
Right,
I don't
Nikki?
want to like lower myself to the point where I'm like playing their streams, which you know what? I could easily play, let's for example, one of FFG's streams because it's my effing video. So so yeah, I could if I wanted to, but I don't want to lower myself to that kind of low quality, like
And
waste my
do
life on
it.
that and just hit the space bar and say, you know, like hear her make a comment about my chin and then pause it and go, "Ma'am, you have 12." You know, like that kind of thing. It's just so stupid. Um and it's just low energy. Like it's just the worst kind of negative energy you can put yourself into.
Right, Jay Herod?
Um Thanks, Dan. Yeah, focus on health, not the internet. No, definitely I have to focus on health. I also have to focus on the internet because the internet's my job, right? So it's not like this is just a hobby for me. It's not.
Uh
But
huh.
yeah, I just don't want to become something I can't stand, basically. You know? I hate when people compare me to her. Like
Facts, Ernie.
you're her Foodie Beauty 2.0. How are we the same other than being fat? Like I don't cackle like a witch and make fun of people on my entire channel. I don't stalk people at dispensaries. You know what I mean? People are also allowed to grow and become different people and better people. You know, I would never chug a bottle of Wayne Gretzky liquor anymore and just be down in the dumps and be a complete idiot. Like that's not me anymore.
Yeah, those were the pumped up kick days where she would get drunk because she would go get some Wayne Gretzky's and drink and drink and drink. Remember the times when some people thought Foodie Beauty wasn't drinking, and I, along with I can't remember, it was Equine Dragon. She was we were like the first two to say Foodie Beauty's probably drinking, and she was drinking. I remember that.
You know, I've done some really stupid shit when I was drunk for sure.
Is she mad at your mama? So far as seen random fish, she ain't mad at your mama. She always regurgitates his talking points.
I didn't promise you a family size lasagna. I can make a family size lasagna and eat a corner of it. But teardrop. Yeah, I try to ignore them as much as I can. Sometimes no, sometimes yes. Do you think it's weird that she thinks she will go back to the bad man? I cannot not believe that after this long of time, when do I ever talk about this person on my channel? When? Never. I never talk about that person, if you can call it that. Um, they're still talking about me though. Yeah.
Who's she talking about?
Um, it's pathetic. I don't, I never think of this person. I hate them. I can't believe I ever was with a person like that.
Oh, Nads.
And,
She's talking about Nads.
never. Um,
Yeah, Nads has had some sort of resurgence. He's like getting views again for some reason.
and I remember somebody keeps pointing out, I saw a couple comments and they were like, oh, sure, in your Q&A you said that you never were with somebody that ruined your life. They potentially could have, but they didn't. My life is not ruined. That's what I meant by it. When your mama says your sisters, yeah, we're definitely not. We're very different people. But anyway, no one's perfect on the internet. So calling out others' imperfections and downfalls and being virtue signalers when you have so many skeletons in your own closet is just a moot point. I really don't understand it.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I don't get the vibe you want, swordfish, at all anymore. I'm literally married.
I am waiting to see if what Drag said about Foodie Beauty happens. He said it years ago. You mean like Dragnot Silvas? What did he say? And New Yorican? No, no. You piqued my interest.
You know, if I didn't love the person I was with, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get people who say, we're never intimate. When I went from a life very intimate to one that's not, that doesn't make any sense. Nothing that they ever say, thanks for subscribing, just me. Nothing they say makes sense. And that's what I'm saying. With a little bit of critical thinking, you can realize yourselves, zombies, I'm speaking to you.
I mean, if I'm really gonna put my critical thinking and deductive skills, Footy, you've lied on things that you shouldn't even lie about. You were back in Canada. You were on the green. The problem isn't that you were on the green. The problem was that you lied about it. All she has to do is just say, hey, yeah, I'm starting to use weed because weed is legal in Canada. It doesn't matter what your religion is. There's people of all types of race, creeds, religions that do weed. That wasn't the big deal. So, really, if I'm going to deduce and use my critical thinking skills, I would say you're most likely lying based on the most recent lie that was found out.
That,
Who's Drag?
you know?
Dragnot Silvest, is he still reacting to Shiny? Because Dragnot was like one of the premier people to react to Shiny and Rev. And then he stopped and he started reacting to this guy who has he was a programmer, you could say. Not Drag, a programmer. Drag's in actually in sciences. Doesn't he work at a lab? But the person he was reacting to started this whole program. I forgot what it was. But then there was some controversy, and Nate the lawyer got involved. So Drag and Nate the lawyer actually had a conversation about this one specific fella. Was not G-Man. G-Man. Can you imagine G-Man making a computer program? You make me laugh, random fish. That's funny. You made me laugh so much. G-Man, computer programmer extraordinaire.
There's nothing there. There's a big nothing burger of crap. You want to talk about crap? You're so obsessed with crap. Um, that's it. Yeah. You know. Anyways, I
Oh,
don't mind humor in the community.
okay. New Yorker says yes. Dragonette thinks it will take 7 to 10 years, but that Foodie Beauty will change to a better, less dramatic life. He thinks she will change to a better life. Well, isn't that what typically happens with a lot of people? The older you get, the more you want to get rid of like all the negativity around you, and you want more positive people. That's typically the case as we mature, right? So I mean, in a lot of sense, he is right. But is she gonna last that long for 7 to 10 years? Now, I'm not trying to be more to or push things to her. I'm just really speaking from a realistic perspective. If this is diabetic neuropathy versus a sciatica, she needs to really do something now before this diabetic neuropathy takes hold. Well, actually, it's kind of, if it is that, is what I'm trying to say. Like, she should have started a long time ago. She hasn't. Is she gonna start now, or what else do we have to compound on her illnesses for her to say, I gotta stop eating Taco Bell, like the Taco Bell she had like 10 days ago? I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop doing that. Like, she really needs to.
Speaking of humor, like I saw Cheyenne Jasmine's
Yes,
video.
Marie.
Like she's talented and she's really funny, you know? She makes fun of everyone equally. Um like we were both laughing at it. Like we have a sense of humor. You know, we know we're not perfect. And yeah, we all make mistakes, you know? People love to hide on their lives on the internet. That's why they like to bully others. Yeah.
Right, Maria?
Married people have feelings for others if possible. Oh no. Well, it is possible, but I don't know why you would want to stay with someone you don't have feelings for, you know? But it is complicated. Relationships are complicated.
Nikki D says, I think her spine is being crushed the way she walks, like she's trying to do a back bend. Her spine must be so severely compressed, it's worse than a pinched nerve. She's done permanent damage. You could be right, Nikki D. You very well
Zach,
could be.
I don't want to end up like that either. So, you know, I feel really sad about Jen. I really do. I was really sad when she passed away, actually. Why is Salah having surgery? I'll message you, Golden Girl, about it.
Yeah, why is
He's
he having
okay.
surgery?
Yeah, nothing too major.
It,
Kelly, because I'm in
it's
my.
probably that toe again. He's had surgery on that toe for so long, multiple times. It's probably ingrown again. It's probably hurting him. This is what I surmise. It could be anything, really. But if I'm gonna put two and two together again,
My bed, in my bedroom, with no hijab on. Yeah, exactly, Golden Girl. Why are people so obsessed with my intimate life? Exactly. It's so weird. I've never like they think it's some kind of insult. I don't know. They act like they're in the bedroom with us. It's so weird. I don't know. But anyway, um
Baxia, let me.
I actually kind of like I'm just kind of appreciating the cam off thing right now. You can kind of just like do what you want in your house without people seeing, and you can like I can use my phone.
Maybe it is an ingrown here. Yeah, that is true. I mean, DLF used to have those problems. What
Yeah,
was it called again? Pionidal cysts was one thing. What was the other one? Um, yeah, because I remember this. Yeah, pilonidal cyst is what DLF used to have. But yeah, a lot of stuff can happen.
yeah, YouTube V2. I want to get an avatar, new avatar.
Lonnie,
Yes,
yeah, Lonnie, he's having surgery maybe to find his balls. Like, where's my balls? I lost them.
Salah's okay. Creepy for sure. Yeah, everything is fine. We're just not. Thank you, Teardrop. We're just not online together. You know. So, but thank you, Ghostface. Yeah, he's fine. Northeast Gal. Hello. Trying to fix your display name. Look at my setup. I need to come up with a better setup, but I have the basics. You know, I just set it up quick right now for today. It was just like kind of impromptu. I'm feeling a bit better. So
Does that really work for ingrown hairs? Random Fish says people need to get a body wash with a little salicylic acid. Does that work wonders to stop from hairs growing into where your root is or underneath your skin?
yeah, yeah, I'll message you, Golden Girl.
I
You think
see.
so, Dream? I should stream like this more often. I can come up with like content, like talking points and stuff like that. I kind of had some, but yeah, the bass is too much. Oh, maybe I can turn that down. I can try to adjust it. I'm using a pretty good microphone.
Where's she getting this microphone?
Ah, why we're in a hotel, Volpe. I love The Shining, the Overlook Hotel.
Yeah, I've seen Eggy Toast over there in your mama's chat. People go, I guess, wherever they want. But yeah, Eggy is making the rounds from chat to chat.
I don't know. I needed a background. I can't think of anything else. Hi, Kiki, 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 Kiki. Sciatica is debilitating. I know it won't last. That's why I have to go back and get more, you know, more injection. But hi, Mistress of the Dark from
I saw that too, random. That was some hilarious shit, like Eggy over there saying that I was her fiance. Eggy Toast is hilarious.
Alberta. Welcome back,
Yeah, I
and
saw
thank
that
you
as well,
guys all for
Nikki.
being here. I think I'm gonna jump off and call it a night. And I keep forgetting about this pain issue I have. Definitely, I feel like my body's changed forever, and I don't have any of that youthful luck anymore when it comes to my health.
Oh,
So
poor
I have to
Foodie.
really make drastic changes and stick to them. I haven't been doing anything bad since I've been really ill in pain for a few days. No,
Is Miami still around? Miami is here and there, but not as, regular as possible. People are in and out of this community. A lot of people are out and never come back. Some people are out for a few months or a few weeks, then they come back maybe a year or two. It's just life. It's internet. Some people, it's all about YouTube. Some people, they'll check in. They maybe have life issues. They'll have some time off. But yeah, Miami Vice Pastels is still around.
no binging. I can barely eat, honestly.
Yeah, hopefully
Today was the
Lindsay's good.
biggest meal I had. I split my. Usually I have a whole chicken dinner to myself. We split it tonight. I'm not that hungry. You can focus on the conversation instead of people bothering you about everything else. Yes. Hi, Alyssa. All work and no play makes Chantal a dull girl. Really, Linda Marie? You just did a Facebook post about Shining. Yes. Um, I don't know. I just feel like over the years, last couple of years, my body's gone through some changes, getting older.
I removed everybody from the block list on them fish, so Capone Boxer can come back in anytime.
Yeah, thank you guys. The Last Kingdom, is that good?
Yeah, is that good?
It is. Maybe
Actually,
I just.
yes. I got it confused. The Last Kingdom anime I've never watched, but the Last Kingdom with that was really good. Especially, I think, was it Seven Kings? The Last Kingdom, Seven Kings I watched last year. But The Last Kingdom, the series, I really got into it. I also got into Vikings. I need to finish Vikings. There's also another Viking series that I really like that was like really, really good. I tried to get into Barbarians, but not that great. But I need to finish off Vikings. I started with Vikings, want to finish off Vikings.
It's almost 1 a.m. here, actually, so thank you guys. Here to talk about us and ask their fans
Hey,
feelings
Whispering
for their
Fury.
kids to go to Disneyland. Yeah, I know. Imagine like you take your kid to Disneyland on hate money. I find the funniest thing about just Reason though is maybe we could read that one day. It's hilarious. She tried to like go to Reddit and like fit in with redditors. I don't know, whatever. but and they like all told her off and like to go
Uh,
basically.
that's not true. It wasn't her. It's somebody who was using her name. It got verified that it wasn't her. So the story was she went to Reddit and was posting crap, but that wasn't Breezy. It was somebody else. I'm not. I don't want to defend people, but if I see something that's obviously not true, I'm gonna speak out on it. It wasn't her. Same thing with the whole NAL thing with the human shit in the tub. It wasn't human shit. It was a bath bomb that was discolored. So it did look like a turd, I'll give you that, but it wasn't human shit.
Redditors, I don't know, whatever. But and they like all told her off and like to go basically go f herself. It's really hilarious.
No
But
worries, Marie.
anyway, because she does that to me. Let's read what Reddit is saying about Foodie Beauty, and then she laughs at all the hateful comments. Like imagine, Slim Whitman. I remember
Probably
you.
observant. I wouldn't put
Are
it
you
past
using
anybody.
CPAP and hookah at the same time? I wish. Feel better soon. Thank you, Italian tidbits. Hi, Skim Richards. Court chowder. Disney on hate money. Yeah, I know. She's gonna be at Disney and she's gonna be like about to go on a ride, Pirates of the Caribbean, and then she's gonna get an alert that I'm going live. Imagine, and then she has to stream from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Stream sniping from the Pirates of the Caribbean. Ask your doctor about fibromyalgia. And are you keeping Salah awake while you are live?
That's
What?
fair, Ash.
No. I'm whenever I stream in the room alone. We have different rooms in the house. And then we reconvene after the stream.
Can you imagine what in about when is your birthday again? I keep forgetting Foodie Beauty's birthday. It's in March, right? Because that's when she went on her trip. Not last year, because it's been a year with the whole Kuwait thing, well over a year. But the year before, right? 2022. Yeah, thank you. In 2 months, 2 months to the day, she's gonna be the big 4-0, isn't she? Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, she's talking about Disney. Is Disneyland at? I can't. You know what? To this day, I can't. I get them mixed up. There's Disneyland and then there's Disney World. I've been to the one in Florida. Which one is that? Is that Land or World? No, that's Disney World is in Florida. So Disneyland is in California. I will always get those mixed up.
Is this your YouTuber avatar? We need cat ears. We need bouncing boob. I can do any avatar. So if you guys let me know your suggestions in the comments after of this video. Oh, sorry, Teardrop. I find too I don't really the chat is weird on the laptop,
Right,
so I
Wig.
don't see it
No
as
worries,
much.
Maria.
The oh
I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that. World Disney World is in
I
Florida.
pray you start feeling better. I hate seeing you in pain. Thank you with the cute emojis. Thank you, Teardrop. I hope you too do too. I hate hearing that you're in pain also. I think there's gonna be issues with Cayenne just breathing. Why? Everyone's always in beef with each other. Your avatar pic is great. Ghostface, you developed sciatica after I had my second baby, not overweight or anything. It sucks. It's so bad. I didn't get glasses yet, Candy.
Is the same person doing your thumbnail so funny? Yes, it's actually AI generated thumbnails. I've been using AI technology. I signed up and I paid the money, and it really does help me out, especially if I have a few channels where I gotta make quick thumbnails and I have an idea. Sometimes I'll, hop on Photoshop and do something myself. But typically, I will let the AI create an image for me. If it's good or not so good, then maybe I'll alter it with Photoshop. But yeah, so far so good. The thumbnails have been going well.
Remember when I would procrastinate on anything? Changing the battery. Remember there used to be a troll called Chantal's um, fire alarm battery or something?
I remember that
Hey,
troll.
Susie. And canceling HelloFresh. I was getting HelloFresh deliveries. Like,
Which AI do I use? I use a host of them. I use Vance and I use Photor, as in Fotor. There's other ones out there that are really good. Like I use like cartoonizers. I used to use those for free. They're still pretty good.
without, and the thing about that is I was too lazy to cancel it. So let's say you're on your last like a little bit of money until payday, and then they randomly take out a friggin' HelloFresh charge. That's $80. That pissed me off back in the day. Oh my gosh, I hate that. I hate those random charges. You don't even remember what you're subscribed to.
Has Allah posted at all? Yeah. Speaking of which, how's Allah Shabib? Last time I heard, he was on Skinny Queen's panel doing his thing. The other thing I was gonna say, remember when Pete's got pissed off because he's like he can't replace the battery in the smoke slash CO2 alarm? And people like, all you got to do is twist it, Pete's, and he was going off like, I can't effing do that. You can't do that. And then he actually tried and he twisted it. But there's a move. It's kind of like childproof, where you gotta push or pull, like you gotta go up or down or sideways, and then twist and turn. And then he finally did the correct combination, and the cover got off. And then the look on his face, people are like, "Pete, we told you. That's all you had to do." I'm like, seriously, like that guy has way too much energy to that he needs to put into other things. Sense Wonder says, Monty, a few years ago, you had a really funny thumbnail fortune teller. Yes, 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 yes.
And then you can't even when you don't, HelloFresh. You don't if you don't pick what you want to eat for the week, they send you all the crappy meals everyone else doesn't pick probably. So some kind of weird quinoa cannelloni with rapeseed oil. I don't know, something disgusting. Anyway, yeah, true teardrop, true. Goodbye, fresh. I started watching you since paper clips. Oh gosh. I swear laziness is a symptom of sciatica. I act lazy as hell sometimes. I'm afraid, even if I have to walk around, I'm afraid to. I'm afraid of that pain, of
Right,
pushing through that
random.
pain. It's so horrible. Yeah,
YouTube has been doing that lately. They've really been their AI has been really picking up a lot of like tame stuff and giving people a lot of timeouts vouching.
Peter Ryan. I'm gonna look that up now.
Uh, Plus, the YouTube bug with the invalid traffic thing is also an issue to a lot of people. Monty, are you gonna have panels again? Those were really fun. Yeah, I mean, I do have panels here and there. Whenever certain people are available, they can come up and talk. The panels were fun. You hear a lot of viewpoints, but sometimes it could have gone for like hours and hours and hours. And then every once in a while, you had a person that would come up and say something really wild and out there. There, like as long as you have good peoples on panel that can give really good fair conscientious viewpoints, why not have panels? You know what I'm thinking? My other channel that I'm doing for like Alphaba and CLA stuff, I think after a while I'll have panels where people come on up and give their viewpoints.
Okay, that just happened to my mom. Now she's in overdrawn. Really, Kelly? It sucks, eh? Frig. But there's been sometimes I was really low on food and I still had the Hello Fresh and I was like kind of thankful for it.
True, Marie.
Like, okay, well, I always have Hello Fresh. I was making. What is your
Oh
favorite kind of
yes,
books to read?
Amped Amy
I
as
haven't
well.
read in a long time, but
Shout outs to Amped Amy. Hopefully she's doing well. I know she's on Australia time.
I like nonfiction. I mean, fiction. Kaya was making fun of JB beating up her grandpa and doing the JB cry, and rumor has it Kaya and Gorelick had a thing. Ew. Like, what is with him? And he holds a goal, or what? I wish the best for you, Chantal. Sometimes you gotta go through more pain. I see this getting worse before it gets better.
What
Thanks,
did she
Isaac. I hope
say?
not. I hope not. But I have a bad feeling about it because it's like really bad pain. My leg is numb.
Really, Gorlick and Kaya having a thing. Kaya's been with her guy for a long time. And she's fiercely loyal. You've seen her. She's not gonna leave her man no matter what people say. So that's all I can say about that.
Hope you find some relief because it's 6 years later and I have just. I do have a heating pad, yeah. Okay, guys.
Random Fish says, "Oh my god, can you imagine if the Brits came up to panel? I would die from their colloquialisms." Yes, indeed. I think that's gonna happen. Give it a couple months, maybe by summertime or the end of the year when I can start doing panels and whatnot.
So I'm gonna try to work on some kind of podcast. Creepy, you guys have a podcast. But you have a crime podcast, very organized. So I gotta think of different subjects.
You know who
No, not
blew
a
up?
gaming stream, hot tea.
Before we continue, we're gonna wrap this up. You know who blew up from DLF? You know, what was your name again? DLF used to have a friend. It was a girl, well, actually, more like a woman, and she dressed in a very unique way. And then maybe I had her on panel back in 2021, and she had her Misery Machine YouTube channel. And I remember at the time my channel was, doing a lot better than hers. Like she maybe could get maybe 1,000 views, maybe a 1.2, and then she started getting like 5, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 views. Now that channel makes like 6 figures a year consistently. So congrats to her. I forgot what her name was, but her channel has nearly 500,000 subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views a video. That is amazing. So at least coming from, DLF shitting on you, making up all these stories, there was a good thing that came out of that. Does anybody remember the name of her though? It was, he made the whole diss song and he put her photo on the album and whatnot. I'm gonna look it up right now.
This is a BEEZING HOUR podcast. So after I end this stream, rush to the comments and give me your opinion on what kind of subjects you'd like, during the week. And suggestions for my new avatar. Maybe Applebee's can make me one, but not a hijabi one.
It is random.
Thank you, Italian. I don't know, Paolo, maybe.
DLF used to hate on her.
Okay, guys.
I think her name, yes, it was Josie. Josie was her name. And she wanted to be a good friend to DLF. But with DLF and Foodie, I think there's certain attitudes that they have to really go off on people that want to help them. You know what I mean?
Paolo, maybe. Okay, guys. Thanks for the laughy face. Someone's pressing the emojis. All right, Beezers.
So that's it. What did I learn? Nothing from the stream.
Thanks for watching.
Nothing
I'll
whatsoever.
see you in the next one.
All right, people. Catch me in really an hour and a half from now. We'll go over the crystal stream. I heard it was blurry, so said Nolabu. But we'll take a look at it and see where we go. Other than that, people, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, see you guys for the crystal stream in an hour and a half from now. So 10 p.m. EDT for me, whatever that time translates for you. And take care of yourselves since then. I heard the Chiefs are moving on to the Super Bowl. So congrats to the Chiefs. Yeah, see you guys later. Smash that like button on all that jazz. Cheers. Have a good one. If I see you, see ya. If I don't, I don't. But take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.